Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today I choose the topic respiration from class 7th subject science. Okay students. Students, as you all know that organisms means living things. Living things. What are these living things made up of? These living things are made up of cells. Cells are microscopic units. What are cells? These are microscopic units, as you all know. We have already learned this in your previous classes. Cell. What is cell? First off, let us discuss something about cell. What is cell? Okay students, cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of life. Okay students, unit of cell. This is all you have already learned in your previous class, that all living things are made up of small microscopic units that are cells. And what is cell? A cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of life. Okay students, each cell of an organism, this cell each cell is performing certain functions. Okay students, we all know that every cell in our body performs certain functions. What are these functions? You have already learned. What are the functions which are performed in our body? हमारे जिस्म में कौन कौन से functions हो रहे हैं जो हमारी cell में भी perform करती है? These are, first you have already learned nutrition. Second is transportation. Another one, excretion. Another one, reproduction. These are the functions which are performed by our cell. Okay student, but for performing these functions, a cell needs energy. What it needs? Energy. Okay students, as you know, even when we are eating, sleeping or reading, we require energy. What we need? Energy. Where does this energy come from? Okay, where does this energy come from? First of all, let we discuss where this energy come from, which is used by the cell to perform these functions such as nutrition, transportation, excretion and reproduction. Okay students, as you all know that why your parents, when you are at home, your parents always tell you that or insist you to eat regularly. Why they insist you to eat regularly? So that you get proper energy to perform day-to-day activities. Okay students, good. This energy is gained. Where we get this energy? We get this energy from food. Food we eat. Energy, food. Where we get energy? We get this energy from food we eat. Okay students, what then after every living thing respires to get energy. The energy is released from food with the help of process of respiration. That means we get this energy from the food with the help of respiration. Living things respires to get energy. So every living thing respires to get energy, which we get from food. Okay, during breathing, जब हम breathe करते हैं, okay students, during breathing, what we take in? We take in oxygen. What we release? We release carbon dioxide. Okay, this oxygen reaches to every part of our body. Every part of this oxygen reaches to every part of our body with the help of, which you already learned in previous class, with the help of blood. This oxygen help us in breakdown of food. This process of breakdown of food, is called respiration. So students, when food gets digested, you have already learned in digestion that food gets digested by our body. And another thing is oxygen, which is during breathing we inhale oxygen. When this oxygen reaches in our cells where food is already present, it breaks down the food, and from this food energy is released, which is used by our body. What is released there? This process of when food is break down with the help of respiration, it gives us energy. This is the energy which is used by our body. So this whole process is called respiration. That it means the food we eat is break down by oxygen, which in release gives us carbon dioxide and also energy. And carbon dioxide is exhaled, हम इसको वापस निकालते हैं अपने जिस्म से, and energy is used by our body. This whole process is called respiration. But this whole respiration takes in cells. It takes place in cells, though. That is called, so it is called cellular respiration. What is it is called? Cellular respiration. This whole process is called respiration. Okay students, this process of breakdown of food is called respiration. How does breakdown of food takes place? It helps with the help of oxygen. Oxygen reaches in our body with the help of blood. When it reaches into the blood where food is also already absorbed, it breaks down our food, and CO2, carbon dioxide, and energy is released. Energy is used by our body and carbon dioxide is exhaled by our body. This whole process is called respiration. Are you getting students what is respiration? All this respiration takes place in cells of our body, and so it is called cellular respiration. Okay students, let us now discuss. There are two types of respiration. There are two types of respiration. This respiration is of two types. One is aerobic respiration. And second one is anaerobic respiration. This respiration process is of two types. What is that? It's aerobic respiration and second is anaerobic respiration. What is, first let we discuss what is aerobic respiration. What is aerobic respiration? Okay students, are you getting me? Okay students, the food, when food is broken down in the cell, when food is broken down in cell, how this food is broken down? With the help of oxygen. That means when respiration or when breakdown of food takes place with the help of oxygen, or when respiration takes place in presence of oxygen, that respiration is called aerobic respiration.